Right. Okay. Fine. So guys, like yesterday, I think I can see some of you have joined for the today's class. Yesterday you didn't join. So I've taken one small introduction class, guys. It's not about any implementation. Just I started with what is Power BI? Why do you require, what is Power BI? Power BI is nothing but it's a data visualization software. So what is a data visualization software can do? If you feed some data to it, automatically what it will do is it will convert that particular raw data into some kind of a visual format, a colorful visual format it will convert, which helps you to easily interpret the data and which helps you to easily understand the data. Because you know that in real scenarios, these business people has to analyze the data. Simply, they don't take a decisions directly. Yes, what they will do is they will take some analysis on the data. So they want to, let us say that how much stock you want to maintain this particular product. Or let us say that yesterday we discussed about that. For example, Dell company. So in this month of November, how many products or how much quantity we have to produce, or how many laptops we have to manufacture? So how they will do? How will they will take the decision? It is going to be depending on some analysis. They will do some analysis like from the last January to October, how the sales was there. Just an example. Every month there is a 10% increment in the sales. From January to February, it is 10% increase. February to March, 10% increase. From March to April, 10% increase. Like that, they can see some increase, like a 10% increase in every month compared with the previous month in the same year. So what is our expectation? So next month, so the October sales multiplied by some added with 10%, we have to generate the quantity or we have to manufacture the quantity. So not only here in every business scenario, not only in our business scenarios, guys, even in our real life also. So we have to do some analysis. Like for example, every month. So how about your expenses? So where you are expending, where you are spending more, where you are spending less. Okay, where you can avoid the which is going to be the spending the money, where you can save, in which aspects we can save your money. Something we can do some analysis on that so that you can identify so where in which areas or where we are spending a more so that I can minimize my which is going to be my expenses like that. But there I don't require any much analysis I required, but for business data we have a lot of data will be there. How much is our data, guys? Monthly expenses data will be there. Hardly there will be 50 transaction or 100 transactions will be there, not more than that. But in real time, if you go for some kind of an banking applications, within a day only, there are lakhs of transactions will be there. In a month, if you can see, there are some millions of transactions will be there. So that handling is not that much easy, right? So in that case, we know what we have to do that. In that cases, we'll take some help of some kind of a tools and we are going to do some analysis and all these things, what we are going to do with that, right? So that is the one what we discussed about that in the last class, guys. So last class, what we discussed. So what is data visualization software? So as I said, that data visualization software is capable to convert our raw data. Whatever the raw data we have given, that data can be converted into some kind of a visuals. So how to convert that into visuals? So for that, I said that how to create the visuals. Just an introduction only, guys. If anyone missed the last class, no need to worry about the last class because we have done very basic level introduction only. We have been got done with that. Okay. So coming to that particular concept, what we discussed here is, guys, so the visualization can be done in two ways. One is by either by coding, and don't worry, our backend team is going to share you the recording session of the previous class. Either by coding, guys, or either by GUI based. Coding means by using some languages like Python or R, you can do that. Whereas in GUI based, we can do with the help of which is going to be tools like Power BI, or we have so many other softwares are also there, guys. We are having something called as an Tableau, or we are having something called as an ClickSense. These are all going to be some of the data visualization softwares. Using Python and R, they are the languages. Using that also, we can do the data visualization. But difference is, coding means obviously you need some expertise, isn't it? You need some expertise in Python. You need some expertise in R. You have to learn Python first of all, then only we can require. So expertise required. Plus, apart from that, being you are writing some code, it is going to be time consuming. It is going to be nothing but a kind of a time consuming. But coming to GUI based, You don't require, no expertise is mandatory. You don't require expertise not required. You don't require any knowledge of any programming languages or any tools. Nothing is required. Plus, it is going to be within a very short time or less time. It is going to be, we can create some kind of a reports. Just with a simple drag and drop, guys. You need not, mostly we use the mouse. Whereas in coding, mostly we are going to use the keyboard we have to use, because everything you have to type it. Coming to GUI based, it is going to be. Apart from that, I also given some idea about like which roles are required. For example, as I said that last time yesterday we tried to open Naukri portal, but maybe some reason the portal was not open. Let me open the naukri.com, guys. Observe, let me show you what is going to be Power BI developer. We have a lot of which is going to be the job opportunities on the Power BI developer, guys. So there is a lot of job opportunities on the Power BI developer. See, this is going to be Power BI developers, what we can see that. So what they require, guys, Power BI, something like this. So Power BI developer in Tech Mahindra, 3 to 8 years of experience, 7 to 12 years of experience. Okay. Face-to-face interview, Power BI developer. So which is going to be 4 to 9 years of experience. SSRS, I'll tell you, DAX queries, Power BI developer. You can see, guys, ICICI Lombard, Power BI developer. Banking, the ICICI Lombard, which is going to be nothing but one, which is going to be one department, one of the part of the ICICI. So where they will be having the loans and all these things will be given by the Lombard, ICICI Lombard. See, guys, which is going to be nothing but 4 days back, 5 days ago. Okay, you can see the jobs 5 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 5 days ago. So all these things, what we can see, Power BI developer, which is going to be 1 week ago, 6 days ago, 3 weeks ago. So we can see them. I told you, right? So as a Power BI developer, if you want to become a Power BI developer, obviously you require an expertise on the Power BI, or even if you want to become a Tableau developer, you require Tableau. For example, if you want to become a data analyst, for example, data analyst or business analyst, if you say there, even as a data analyst also, you require some kind of data visualization is required. Okay, so he's going to be nothing but some kind of an, what we can see, some kind of a data analyst is going to be required. So just an example, let me open this particular job. So what are the skills they require? As I said that they require a different type of skills that are going to be gets required there. Okay, so it's going to be data analyst. Okay, so let me check it out. Collaborative with analytical tools. They didn't give any highlighted. Let me see any other job what we can see that. Let us see this. So what is the tools or whatever the requirements are going to be there. So they also require some kind of an, see there. As if you want to become a data analyst, as I said that it is going to be Excel, SQL, little bit of ETL, Power Query, and in development of Power BI dashboards. If you want to become a data analyst. So they require some kind of an, which is going to be a data visualization skills are going to be required there. So anywhere, whenever you want to become a data analyst or a business analyst, a minimum requirement of some kind of an data, that kind of a data visualization skills are going to be gets required there, right? So even if you can say data science developer, so a data science developer also requires some kind of an data visualization skills and all these things that are required, right? So different roles are there. So I don't say that only specific job role. As I said that as of now, everyone, almost all everyone, IT, non-IT professionals, everyone requires a basic idea about the data visualization software or data visualization skills. Whether you do it by using Power BI, whether you do it by using Tableau, or whether you do it by using some other tool does not matter. But some kind of a data visualization skills are going to be required, guys, right? So that is what we discussed in the last session. I just given some introduction regarding that. As I said that if anyone missed yesterday's class, don't worry, hardly a 45 minute, 50 minute session I have taken. So today I'm going to discuss about some little bit history, guys, like how these data visualization tools came into the picture, how they have been evolved. I will give you some history about that. Why? Because I was into the industry from the last 22 years. Almost all I'm having 22 years of experience, guys, on various tools, various expertise, various domains, various which is technologies. So with that particular my experience, what I'm going to do is, with my experience, I'm going to just give an idea, because I also seen the data visualization software from starting from 2003. I'm seeing the different type of data visualization tools. I think you may hear about Power BI is not a very old tool, guys. It was launched in 2015. 2013 it was started. 2015 it came into the market. Right. So that's why what I will do, guys, let me have a small discussion regarding what is about the history, how these tools has been evolved, how the tools came into the existence into the industry. So that we'll get some idea, guys. What are the old tools? What are the new tools? You are going to get some kind of an idea. You are going to get in, guys. So that what I'm going to do is, this is going to be just to get some idea. I'm going to discuss about that. So to make you understand in an easy way, what I'm going to do is, I'll classify these tools into 3 generation tools, guys. First generation tools means very old. Second generation tools, a little bit old. And the latest generation tools, which is going to be third generation tools. We can classify these particular tools into 3 generation tools, guys. First generation, second generation, and which is going to be third generation. First, which is going to be second, and which is going to be third generation, guys. What is first generation tools, guys? First generation tools are almost all, I can say, before the year 2000. Before the year 2000, guys, it is the first generation tool. Just imagine, means first generation means before 2000 means, obviously we can understand it is very, which is going to be 25 years back. It is going to be nothing but it is 25 years back it was there. So coming to the technology wise, guys, coming to the technology, history means you need not to go for 100 years back or 200 years back or 2000 years back. Normally in our history books, what we'll say history means that kings, which is going to be that particular kingdoms and etc. There are going to be some hundreds of years back or maybe thousands of years back also. But coming to the technology, you need not to go for 100 years back, guys. Hardly 25 years back is a little bit old days. So before 2000 year mean, you can imagine like at that time, we don't have that much computers usage, no social media, no online transactions. It is no UPI transactions. First of all, you don't have any, at that time, bankings also is a no online. There is no ATMs before 2000. Isn't it? So how the money used to be transferred? We used to go to the bank, deposit the money. Nowadays, ATMs, UPS, all these has came. At the time, the technology is very less. The business is also very small. We don't have that much requirements at that time. At that time, we used to use some kind of a tools called as, which is going to be nothing but, at that time, we used to use a tool called as an crystal reports, guys. I'm talking about data visualization software. I'm not talking about all softwares, guys. I'm not talking about all types of softwares. I'm not talking about Java. I'm not talking about C. I'm not talking about something like a .NET or something. I'm only talking about data visualization softwares only. I'm talking about that. So crystal reports, which are capable to create the reports. It is before 2000 a year, guys. Then what is second generation tools, guys? Second generation tools are from almost all from the year 2001 to it is almost all 2012, guys. Actually, in terms of technology, 2001 to 2012 is the actually the foundation stage, guys. Actually, it's a the basically all that computers, the social media that has been all started, right? So Google started in year 2000, 2005 or 2006, somewhere around 2012, etc. I think Facebook. So I think after 2000, before 2012, after 2012 only we got in, guys. Facebook and all these things that came, social media, online transactions. Okay, after that UPIs. So isn't it? After that, after the COVID only, the UPIs has become more popular, right? So before that, we don't have the UPI usage that much. During the COVID only, due to that particular cash and all these things, transaction, we started using the UPIs. So I can say that in terms of technology, 2001 to 2012 is going to be the actually the foundation stage, guys, where the technology has been improved, the technology has been started improving, and all these things has been came. So during that second generation, that is from between 2001 to 2012, why? That means why these crystal reports are unable to be, why they came up with a new type of a tools. In 2001, guys, in beginning of 2001, people came up with something called as an business intelligence, BI. So we know that, right? Power BI. What is in the BI? What is BI stands for, guys? Business intelligence. So in Power BI, what is the BI stands for, guys? It is business intelligence. So the business intelligence was started in the year 2001 only, guys. So the people came up and saying that these crystal reports are not sufficient. We require a lot of data, a lot of analysis is required. So crystal reports can't develop them. So we require some kind of a tools, we require them. So that's why they came up with some kind of a tools like, guys, you maybe heard about this. The tools like we are having some reporting tools like Cognos. We are having a tools like which is going to be business objects. We used to call it as BO in the business objects. Even from Microsoft, we are having a reporting tool called as SSRS. So SSRS is a tool which is another data visualization software from which is going to be from Microsoft, guys. Okay, Cognos was developed by Cognos, but later it was acquired by a company called as IBM. IBM acquired it, guys. Okay, now the Cognos has been acquired by IBM. Business Objects was acquired by SAP. Now it is called as SAP BO. And Microsoft is having SSRS. No one, still it is there with Microsoft only. But why they have came up with these tools when there is already Crystal Reports is there? Crystal Reports is very for only for basic reporting only, guys. Only for basic reporting only we used to do that. But when it comes to business intelligence, these Cognos, business objects, SSRS, so MicroStrategy, these are all going to be comes under the second generation reporting tools, mainly to support the business intelligence, guys. To support BI or to support the business intelligence, they came up with this kind of a tools. What is the third generation, guys? Almost all from 2013 to whatever the current year is there. So we have the tools like, what are the tools, guys? We are having Power BI. This is from Microsoft, guys. It is from which is going to be Microsoft, guys. And even we are having a tool like a Tableau. We are having so many tools are there, guys. We are having something called as a ClickSense. All these are going to be comes into which is going to be the third generation reporting tools. Then again, the same question comes. Sir, why we got this particular tools? Why there are already we have a Cognos business objects, and from Microsoft already we are having SSRS was there. Then why you came up with the Power BI, guys? At that time, that means during the 2000 era, we don't have a cloud computing at that time, guys. We didn't had any which is going to be a cloud computing, guys. Okay. So being there is going to be the cloud computing was not there, they didn't thought about the cloud computing, the cloud architectures. But in 2012 and all these things, what happened here is cloud has been came into the picture. So many cloud storages. Now, if you see how many cloud storages are there are so many cloud storages are there nowadays. So these second generation reporting tools, they don't support the cloud storages. They will support, guys, but up to some extent only. With a very limited number only, they will support. But third generation reporting tools are not like that, mainly designed for supporting or for connecting to the cloud storages. Mainly for supporting of cloud connectivity, these third generation reporting tools has came. Mainly for cloud connectivity, guys. It is going to be cloud connectivity. This particular third generation reporting tools has came into the pictures. So Power BI supports, guys, lot of cloud storages. Lot of cloud storages they will support, guys. Tableau also, ClickSense. Mainly there are designed mainly for which is going to be something like what we can see. This is going to be what we have to do that. Okay. So that is going to be nothing but what we can see about these particular implementations. Yeah. Just give me a second, guys. Just please be online. Just give me a second. I'll be back. Sorry, guys. So yeah, so these are going to be some of the third generation reporting tools. So in 2013 to the current, whatever the latest generation we have, where we can have some kind of an cloud connectivity tools are there. So these are going to be some kind of an cloud connectivity tools, guys, where we are going to be having some kind of an, mostly they will connect with lot of cloud connectivities. So it is also from Microsoft. Power BI is also from Microsoft. You may get a doubt. Sir, when then Microsoft is already having the SSRS, then why they Microsoft came up with the Power BI, guys? It is going to be the technology, guys. The technology, the platform, the power platform, all these things, it is going to be used as there. I'll show you the SSRS environment also. Just we'll see them, guys. We don't work with them. But once you know how one reporting tool. But one thing, guys, once if you learn one type of reporting tool, learning all the other reporting tools also very, very easy. Any reporting tool you can learn very easily, guys. Just you have to learn one reporting tool for once. Just if you learn one reporting tool, guys, that is going to be sufficient, guys. No need to learn, which is going to be multiple reporting tools. We need not to work on multiple reporting tools. Just you work with one reporting tools, guys. That is going to be sufficient, guys. All right. Environment will be different, guys. You can see Tableau, you can install, you can work with the Tableau. You can install the Power BI, we can work with Power BI, or we can install the ClickSense, we can work with the ClickSense. Terminologies are same. Environment is going to be looks a little bit different, guys. So we have to learn. Just I'll show you. Just don't worry. All these things once again, I will show you the examples practically in the coming classes also. I'm going to show you, guys. Let me open, which is going to be something like what I can say. Let me open the Power BI desktop. Don't worry. I'll tell you how to install and all these things. I'll tell you. Sorry. Right. So don't worry, guys. This is going to be, I think I show you, this is going to be the environment, guys. This is how the Power BI environment looks like, guys. So this is a space where you have to work with the Power BI. This is all the Power BI environment, guys. Here only we are going to design the reports. We add up the data to your report. We do some data modeling. We can do some kind of an, which is going to be all the data modeling and all these things. So these are the places, guys, where we are going to work with all of them. Don't worry. I'll show you the example. See there. Whenever you want to create a report, obviously the Power BI has to get the data from where the data can come. Just an idea, guys. Don't worry. There are going to be something like, if you can see, almost all Power BI is capable to connect with almost all 200 plus different type of data sources. Understood, guys? It is capable to extract or get the data from almost all. It is going to be from 200 plus different type of data sources. It can get the data. See their files. So these are the basic files, guys, like CSV file, Excel workbooks, or XML files, JSON files, PDF files, Pocket files. Like that, it is capable to read the data from different files. Hardly there are somewhere around 7 to 8 files are there, guys. Come to databases, guys. See, there are somewhere around 30 to 40 databases will be there, guys. You guys may hear about some databases: SQL Server, Access Database, SQL Server Analysis Services Database, Oracle, IBM DB2, IBM Informix, IBM Netza, MySQL Database, PostgreSQL, Sybase, Teradata, SAP HANA, Cloudera Impala, Amazon Redshift is there, Google BigQuery is there, Snowflake is there, Hyperion Sbase is there. See, guys, how many databases are there? Isn't it? So you can see somewhere around 40 plus databases are available here now. These are going to be something like Microsoft Fabric. Later I'll tell you. Power platforms also we don't require. Azure Cloud, guys. These are all going to be related to cloud, guys. Almost all somewhere around 20 different type of cloud connectivities from Azure. Azure SQL database, Azure Synapse database, Azure Analytics database. Okay, Azure, which is going to be table storage, Azure data lakes are there. HD Insights is there. These are all Azure Databricks is there. Apart from that, say, guys, online services. See how many online services are there. See some others. So many others options also will be available, guys. See that almost all, if you count all of them, if you just count all of them, guys, approximately there are somewhere around 200 plus data sources are there, guys. It is capable to connect with almost all 200 plus data sources. It is capable to connect, guys. That is what we can say about this particular implementation of what we can see. This is going to be the different type of data sources. What about SSRS? Just an example, guys. What is SSRS? SSRS can connect hardly to approximately somewhere around 15 plus data sources, guys. Whereas the Power BI can connect almost all to 200 plus, which is going to be the databases they can connect. See the difference, guys. Where 15, where 200. Many of them are the latest databases, guys. SSRS hardly for old databases like Microsoft SQL Server or Microsoft Analysis Services. Maybe it is capable to connect with some other Oracle database. Some limited, only somewhere around 15 plus, approximately 15, 16. But here 200 plus data sources where Power BI can connect, guys. That is what the main objective, that is the main advantage by using the Power BI. This is going to be the application, guys. Okay. So just for getting an idea, I'm not doing any installations, guys. Installations are very, very easy, guys. Okay. So if you want, we can say download, which is going to be download Power BI desktop, guys. It will directly navigate to, which is going to be Microsoft.com. See, Microsoft.com. In that, we can see Power BI desktop. That was latest, whatever the release was there. You can download. I'll tell you, guys. Later, I'll tell you how to download and all these things. I'll tell you. Do you want to download, which is going to be Tableau? So you can say download, which is going to be nothing but Tableau also, guys. I said which is going to be a Tableau, which is going to be a Tableau. Same thing. Here Power BI desktop, guys, that is going to be Tableau desktop. It's Power BI desktop, guys, that is going to be Tableau desktop. Same thing here also, whatever we have it, guys, the same thing we are also going to be having in the what is going to be the so-called as the Tableau software also is going to be the same as it is what we can see with this. Different products are there. So different products, what we can see, Tableau Cloud, Tableau Desktop, Tableau Server. So even we are also having the same thing, guys. Same as it is, if you want, we can go for something called as Zen, which is going to be something called as Zen ClickSense. This is going to be nothing but what we can see. This is going to be a ClickSense, which is going to be another data visualization software, guys. That's it, guys. These are all going to be some different types of tools and which is going to be the different types of applications which we are going to be working with that. Okay. So like this, guys, we are having some kind of different types of tools we have it. So we can use which is going to be the ClickSense, where we can do some kind of data visualizations and all these things. Very easily we can do this kind of an application. So products are there. So we can see different types of products are there, guys. For data integration and analytics is going to be there. So here also we are having some kind of an analytics and AI. So we can use this one, which is going to be visualizations and which is going to be dashboards, guys. It can do visualizations and which is going to be dashboard. It can do a lot of things. It is going to be click data visualization softwares are also going to be there, guys. So these are going to be some kind of tools and all these things which we can create. But environment will be different, guys. But concept is going to be same as it is. We can try it at free of cost. So it is going to be try for free, guys. You can just give your details. No credit card, nothing is required. But how many days it will give you is that depends on that. 30 days trial period is there. But Microsoft Power BI is not a trial edition. You can use it, guys. Lifetime you can use it. But there is some limitations will be there. We have to use according to that. Otherwise, that is also going to be very simple technique only, guys. Okay. So that is, guys, about some kind of an history. What are the different types of tools and all these things it is all about. This is my second introduction class, guys. So I'm not going to discuss more about that. So yesterday, a little bit introduction of what is data visualization. And today, just a little bit of history, like how the evaluation has been taken place from before 2000, then after 2000 and after 2013, how the data has came, all these things we can go through those particular application, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys, because it is a just an only introduction class. I'm not taking more time. So we can end up the session for today with the history and all these things, guys. If you have any questions, guys, I can just clarify your questions and we can end up the session for today. Okay. Anyone, guys, any questions who has joined today? If you have any questions, guys, you can unmute yourself and you can speak, guys, if you have any questions. Anyone, any questions from your side, please? No questions, guys. Okay, then. That's it for the today's session, guys. Just for today, we'll stop it here. Our backend team is going to share the previous class video and today's class video also. They will share it. You can just go through them. Nothing happened, guys. Only just an introduction. So tomorrow also we will be having a demo session will be there, guys. And after that, we'll start with our regular sessions, guys. Okay. That's it for the today's session. Just for today, we'll stop it here. We'll continue tomorrow, guys.